Welcome to another insightful episode of Fueling Growth Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. I'm your host, Zane Taylor, and I'm excited to dive into today's topic with our expert guest, Ted Brannon. We're tackling a subject that many business owners find challenging yet crucial for success: letting go of difficult customers. Ted is here to help us unpack why this might be an essential step for fostering a thriving and productive auto repair shop. Ted, it's great to have you with us. Let's start by discussing the overall impact that difficult customers can have on a business, particularly in an auto repair shop setting.
Thanks for having me, Zane. In any business, but especially in auto repair, customer interactions are a daily occurrence that can significantly shape the work environment. Difficult customers tend to drain resources, increase stress levels, and contribute to a negative work atmosphere. This doesn't just affect the owner, but the entire team. When employees have to deal with constant negativity or unrealistic demands, their morale and productivity can suffer. This downside leads to a ripple effect where efficient operations slow down and customer satisfaction drops for others because the focus shifts to managing these demanding clients.
That's a great point, Ted. A negative atmosphere can be quite contagious. Now, moving on, how can shop owners identify when a customer is more trouble than they're worth?
First, it's important to create a profile of what a difficult customer looks like for your specific shop. Common traits usually include consistently disputing prices, unsafe demands that compromise repair integrity, or frequent verbal altercations that are disrespectful. Another key indicator is when they repeatedly no-show for appointments or demand priority scheduling at short notice, disrupting your operations. To identify such customers, monitor patterns over time. If someone frequently checks these boxes, it may be time to reconsider that relationship.
It's definitely essential to recognize those patterns. Once identified, what steps can shop owners take to effectively establish boundaries without alienating their broader customer base?
Establishing clear standard procedures and communication policies is vital. Communicate your shop's policies with every customer from the get-go to set expectations up front. If particular behavior becomes an issue, a direct conversation can help. Start by clearly explaining your shop's commitment to high-quality work and repeatedly reaffirming these policies when necessary. Document instances of problematic behavior to streamline communication, should the need arise to address it specifically. Tailoring polite yet firm scripts for your team to use can also ensure consistency in enforcing these boundaries across your staff.
Consistency in communication can definitely make a big difference. When it comes to finally parting ways with a difficult customer, what strategy would you suggest for handling this situation professionally?
When deciding to part ways, it's crucial to approach the conversation calmly and respectfully. You might start by thanking the customer for their business and then sharing your decision with a focus on ensuring both parties have the best experience possible. Explain your shop's commitment to service standards and that, unfortunately, it seems this business relationship may not align with those standards in a constructive way. Offer assistance in transitioning them to another shop if possible, as this can soften the exit and maintain the integrity of your brand's reputation.
That's a very tactful approach, and it's beneficial to suggest alternatives. Once a shop makes these changes, what long-term benefits can they expect from focusing more on their positive, loyal customers?
The shift towards prioritizing loyal customers brings multiple benefits. Loyal customers are not only more inclined to provide repeat business, but they're also likely to recommend your services to others. This word-of-mouth marketing is invaluable and often more effective than traditional advertising. Furthermore, a customer base composed of loyal patrons tends to lead to a more pleasant work environment, reducing stress and enhancing overall productivity. The reputation of your shop becomes one of reliability and top-quality service, which naturally attracts more business.
It seems like a win-win situation when you're focused on quality rather than quantity. Can you share some tips on refining a customer base to improve an auto shop's reputation and service quality?
Absolutely, Zane. Start by analyzing your existing client base to identify which customers align with your business values and contribute positively to your reputation. Use this information to create an ideal client profile. Focus your marketing outreach on attracting similar individuals. Implement a feedback system to gather customer insights regularly. These can guide improvements in your services tailored towards this ideal client group. Also, ensure your team is aligned with these values and receives regular training to meet and exceed the standards expected by these clients.
Those are incredibly helpful strategies. Can you provide a real-life example of an auto repair shop that's experienced success by letting go of difficult clients? What were some of the outcomes?
Certainly. One notable example is a shop I worked with in the Midwest. They had a small set of very demanding customers who often caused rifts within the team. After implementing boundaries and eventually parting ways with these clients, the shop experienced a marked improvement in employee morale, which translated to shorter service times and fewer errors. Their remaining clients, loyal and appreciative, began spreading the word, leading to a growth in clientele who valued their service quality. Within a year, this shop not only recovered the business lost, but surpassed it, committing to a higher tier of service definition and clientele management.
That's a fantastic result and truly highlights the importance of aligning your customer base with your business's values. Before we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts to share on encouraging shop owners to commit to valuing quality over quantity in their customer relationships?
I'd say it's vital for shop owners to have confidence in the value they offer. Understand that it's okay to choose quality relationships over a higher volume of problematic clients. The sustainability and reputation of your shop will always reflect your commitment to service excellence. Investing in positive customer relations will inevitably lead to a more successful and fulfilling business journey. Remember, it's not about how many customers you can serve, it's about how well you serve those who align with your goals and standards.
Thank you, Ted, for those insightful points and the depth of knowledge you've shared today. To our listeners, if you're looking to delve deeper into optimizing your customer base and enhancing your shop's marketing strategies, call Mike at Local Reach at 470-838-8123 or email at local@localreach.co to get started. As we conclude today's episode, it's clear that letting go of difficult customers can indeed pave the way for greater success. By focusing on positive, loyal clients, auto repair shop owners can not only streamline their operations, but also create a work environment that's both productive and fulfilling. We hope this discussion has empowered you with strategies to make those tough decisions and refine your customer relationships. You've been listening to Fueling Growth Marketing for Auto Repair Shops. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep driving towards success.